I said, now, all you vinyl varmints, all you record collecting crew, and I got a box of records for you. Hey everybody, hey Shadow Man.
Hey Attic Daddy.
Here we are at Studio F once again for episode number 12.
Number 12.
Since 11 got its tail cut off.
Or kerfuffle.
Yes, and it's going to be Band-Aid on everything. How's everybody today?
I'm doing well.
See this?
I could be doing better, but go ahead, Professor.
Episode number 10 seemed to get a lot of interest in this. A lot of people made comments about this Captain Beefheart Trunk Mask Replica 8-track on Bizarre Records and on blue plastic. Anyway, I had a request from one of our many millions of fans that we do some Beefheart Zappa stuff if I've got any oddies. And yeah, I thought we could throw a show together like that. And as I went picking through the boxes, I thought, well, this is going to be 2 parts.
Good.
Because we have to include Bizarre and Straight Records, Zappa's label. And I'd like to start out, we can start, we're all ready?
We're going.
Okay.
We're a minute and a half in.
Hey, look, I'm a little different behind the desk.
Yeah. Upgrade to the set.
It's 1969 and Warner Brothers wants to be friends to the freaks. They got a lot of money, they got a lot of acts, they've got Neil Young, they've got Van Morrison, Joni Mitchell, all sorts of people making money. So, because they're your friends, friends of the freaks, they give albums and chances to a lot of lesser known people. And to help sell these, they have these albums they call loss leaders. Now look at this. This is a double album, all different artists and everything. It comes with a booklet, you know, and it's got the Fugs, it's got the Mothers of Invention, it's got Captain Beefheart and everything. $2 at the time. That's what they were selling these for. If you ever get a chance to pick up one of these, they're very cool. Have that look kind of like the Hot Rats Zappa thing. I believe that is one of the GTOs there. And this is another one here, The Record Show. Another great Warner Brothers albums, and some pretty obscure people on here, like Captain Beefheart and Wildman Fisher, but Theodore Bickel, and some Otter Folk Pentacle, you know, all sorts of crazy stuff. And unbelievable how their roster at the time. And they put out about a dozen of these. So, here I am in February 1970, and I'm 15 years old, and I'm reading my National Lampoon I just bought, and there's an ad in the back for Zapped for $1. And it is Bizarre and Straight, Zappa's label. There is actually a film called Bizarre Straight. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, it's a really pretty cool documentary. And from this, I can't say I was introduced to this world because, Shadow Man, you already had Freak Out.
Yes. And
you had Mother Mania.
I know I had Mother Mania, but Freak Out was a blind buy. I didn't know what I was buying at the time. Glad I bought it.
Yeah, and you know, I heard that stuff from you.
It really worked my mind. So,
yes.
It can happen here.
Oh, I know.
Yes, it can.
Fantastic. Very influential. And, you know, it also came in a different, I don't want to take this apart, this is Russian. This is Zapped, a different one, and it has the same cover, but it's a few different artists. I mean, a few different ones in the other Zappa label.
Yeah, Groucho called, he wants his mustache back.
All this, now this is An Evening with Wildman Fisher. Now if you don't, he's got his knife up to a cardboard cutout, and I think it says Mother around his, the old lady's neck there. Now it's a beautiful back cover of Wildman performing with the Mothers. You can see Frank and Roy Estrada. Double album, you know, gatefold, amazing. As most of them were, quite the production, quite the gatefold, and distributed by Warner Brothers, but under Zappa's control. Lenny Bruce. This is the one Lenny Bruce album that is on this label. And classic move that makes everybody see Lenny with the frying pan full of shit. That's,
Pardon?
yes, fecal material.
There you go.
Hey, always tasteful, Lenny. Great stuff. I mean, Lenny Bruce, well, you know, it's not like I'm going to sit here and say, you know who Lenny Bruce is?
I've heard of that guy.
Yes, yes, yes. Lord Buckley. I wanted this album for years. I got this for a Christmas present. Again, opens up and everything. If you don't know Lord Buckley, fantastic hipster comedian from the 30s to the 60s, and did monologues using a kind of hipster jive language. All these soliloquies done in hipster. And a very funny guy. I read a book about him a couple years ago. It's like 900 pages, but
He made
really
an appearance,
intriguing.
I'm sorry, he made an appearance on Groucho Marx program.
Yes, he's on You Bet Your Life.
There you go. Look it up, folks.
And in the book it said he used to hang out with Larry Storch, who is
Really?
an F-Troop later on. So some of these people have quite the backgrounds. Alice Cooper, Pretties for You. Now I remember in high school, you know, I'm 18 and everybody thought that the first Alice Cooper album was Love to Death, or actually he had put out a couple of these much more psychedelic, but they weren't as trimmed up and produced into singles. They weren't as sellable. And of course, Easy Action, the other. Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper.
7 minutes, my friend.
All right. I feel like I'm in the telethon here.
Oh.
Okay. Tim Buckley, no relation to Lord Buckley. Jeff Buckley, the singer's father. In there. Again, I think this had a lot to do with the production. Was Ian Underwood from the Mothers of Invention. A lot of vibes and strange jazzy time period. He went through a lot of different personas. He was on the Monkees. There's an episode of the Monkees with Tim Buckley. Okay, and we're leaving off with this, which most people know. And today, I wanted to mention that I didn't bring Weasels Rip My Flesh, I didn't bring Burnt Weenie Sandwich, Chunga's Revenge, all the stuff that still maintain the bizarre label that the Mothers did. And I'm sure most of you interested in music know this one too, the fantastic Trout Mask Replica. Oh, posterization effects at their finest. When Big Joan sets up, her head like a ball, her hands are too small. There's that. Okay, well, if you'll join us next time, we're going to have part 2 where we're going to get into the Beefheart and Zappa oddities. Hopefully something a little more unlikely. Some stuff from our own history.
We have a history?
I think we all have la histoire somewhere.
Forget part of that
away.
history.
So,
Well, I'll quickly explain what happened to the last episode 11, why it became 2 parts, because I discovered too late that this camera I'm using only records 4 gigabytes of information, then stores it and quickly goes to another clip. I didn't know that, and we were wondering why we had 2 clips, and now I know. But we're going to remedy that situation as soon as I can get back into a store and talk to a human being and get rid of
we're doing them all over in high def anyway.
Yeah, right.
35 millimeter. Great big camera too, great big Russian one.
Yeah,
that we've got.
the small model.
It's huge. We have to do it out in the yard, but
We
we'll reproduce this anyway. This is all a set anyway. So
Yeah,
we're in the
we
third
need
wall
more power. We're gonna
here.
another high level line run in here, and
Yeah.
I think we've
think
wasted
so.
enough of your time. So give us a thumbs up if you like this. Subscribe if you feel like it. It doesn't cost a thing. And we're coming up on 10 minutes. I think we should quit while we're ahead.
Good evening, friends.
So long, everybody.